fuck is up, my bitches? If you are new here, hello, my name is Brittany. In today's video, we got a lot of shit to talk about. Things were popping off on the Instagram today because if you are new here, on Mondays, we are here to talk about new makeup releases. Basically, if we're interested in them or buying them, whatever the case is, we're here to talk about if we're saying yes or yawn. So this was inspired from Samantha March's Will I Buy It series. I have Samantha's channel linked down below and all the Instagram accounts that I'll be referring to today. And I hope you guys came prepared because we got a lot of shit to talk about. Okay, so we came prepared. Wine's ready. I'm not feeling the best, so hopefully this wine will get me through the video. But man, oh man, I cannot believe what's popping off on the Instagram today. There are so many new things. I'm like, these brands are not coming to play in 2021. We're going to talk a lot about a variety of different brands today. So I'm just going to jump right into it because we're going to be here for a hot minute. In case anybody's asking what I'm drinking, it's the Castello de Poggio Moscato. I got this for Christmas. So I'm trying this one out, but I love this brand. So I'm sure it's going to be fantastic. Good evening, everybody. I know I'm coming at you guys a little bit late tonight, but it is what it is. Fresh bottle. Yes, cat. Okay, let's jump in. First things I want to mention, though, are just something that launched today that I'm real fucking excited about. Like, I bought it as soon as I seen it, and that is Chanello, the Fleurs de Printemps. I don't know how to pronounce this shit. I bought it immediately, though. I have everything that we're going to talk about linked in the description box. Your girl is prepared today, okay? If you guys are wondering anything that's on my face, I can link that after, but this is just a basic-ass look today. Okay, we're here to talk about the new makeup. So this Chanel blush duo, we talked about this, I think, last week or the week before. I was hyped for this blush duo, bought it immediately. So this one, video will definitely be coming soon. And I also picked up the Dior. I get so fucked up with these, like the quints. I hear nothing but amazing things about the quints. Well, this one is Sakura, I think is how you pronounce it. $63 on the Dior website. I saw this come up and I'm like, is this part of the spring launch? I was very confused, but I'm like, you know what? Out of all the quints, this one speaks my name. This is totally my type of color story. I love purples, the mauvey tones. This would be the perfect palette for me if I was going to pick up one of these 5-pan eyeshadow palettes. So I did pick up this as well. Wow, how many times can I fuck that one up? I did pick this up. Video will be coming soon. I'll probably be doing like a luxury haul and try on at this point because so those two launched today. I do have those linked on my community tab and also in the description box, like I said. Now let's shoot over to Instagram. So the first thing that I saw that I was really excited about, I saw these like as I was getting out of like our video from last week. So I saw these NYX, what are these even called? These Shine Loud High Shine lip colors. It says that these are available, but they're not. At least they weren't when I checked this morning. I have these linked at NYX and Ulta because I saw them on the website, but they're not there yet. So one swipe, loud color, ultra glassy, non-sticky finish, sign me the fuck up, 16-hour no color transfer. I'll believe that when I see it. Whenever I think glossy, I'm like, nope. But this kind of comes off to me as like a stain or like a liquid lip with like a clear coating over the top. I'm not really sure. I actually saw on It's Brit Lynn's TikTok, I think she did like a try on of one of these. I'll have to double check. But it said that these were available. It didn't show that they were available yet. So I am very interested. And please, guys, if you're in the live chat, let us know what you guys are thinking. Let us know if you're interested. I'm a nosy bitch. I love knowing what you guys think. And it also helps me gear, you know, my purchases for my future content. So these I'm so interested in. I can't remember how much they were, but NYX, they're not a super expensive brand. They're usually found at the drugstore. I am all about this life, okay? I am all about this life. So, yes, I have a straw, and yes, I have wine with ice in it. This one's not bad. I do like the, because normally I have the, I think it's just the Asti. Castello, what is it called? Castello de Poggio. I can't remember. It's a different bottle than this one from the same brand. I like the other one better. It's the one I'm drinking like all the time. Okay, moving on. Moving on, friends. Let's talk about Wet n Wild Tinted Hydrator. A tinted moisturizer with a dewy finish. Oil-free tinted hydrator with hyaluronic acid and vegan squalene. Buildable, sheer to medium coverage with a semi-matte finish for a naturally flawless and nourished glow for $4.98 in 8 shades. First of all, what the fuck is this shade range? Granted, I'm well aware for tinted moisturizers, you don't typically need to have a huge shade range, but this does not get very deep whatsoever, at least by judging this picture right here. Wet n Wild though, Wet n Wild, their complexion products never ever excite me. Are you guys excited about this? I am just like, I saw this, I'm like, let's just glaze right over it. That's how I initially thought of this. Betsy didn't come to play today. Betsy ain't fucking around with the new bridges in the light chat. I'm like dying. I keep glancing at the chat and I'm like, I'm just gonna let you guys roll with that one. So the Wet n Wild Tinted Moisturizer, I'm not interested in this. I did actually just get, do I have it down here? I just used, I think I have the box. I currently have the Stay Naked Hydromaniac Tinted Glow Hydrator for Urban Decay. I'm not wearing this today. I probably should have. But I will be testing this out. I will keep you guys posted. This was sent to me by Urban Decay. But this one, I'm just like, okay, it's available at Walmart. I think it's on Ulta. I have all of them linked down below. I'm just overall, I'm like, okay, good price point, questionable shade range, but overall, I'm not interested because I haven't had much luck with Wet n Wild's complexion products anyways. So for me, I'm not sending Wet n Wild to Hollywood. Not today. Not ever. Okay. I shouldn't say not ever. Not that product. Not ever. Let's talk about Ole Henriksen. This product I was actually kind of interested in. This is the Ole Henriksen New Lemonade Smoothing Scrub. Smoother days ahead. We love that hashtag. A refreshing exfoliating scrub that quickly and visibly retexturizes, polishes, and reduces the size of pores. I hate that claim with like a burning passion. Please don't give the claim that you're going to reduce pore size because it's like, does it ever actually happen? It doesn't seem like it. But, okay, I'll let it slide. But for me, I saw this and the fact that it has the blue tube, it kind of makes me think that it might smell like, what is it? The toner. The toner in the blue tube. I love how citrusy and glorious that smells. I kind of want to try this, but then again, if I was going to get like a physical exfoliator, I would probably get the Lancer polish. That one is so bomb. I should have got that during the Nordstrom sale, but I think it sold out. But for me, Ole Henriksen is a brand that I'm usually intrigued by, but I never usually buy from them. I usually try to get samples, and then I just never end up buying it. There's been like a couple times I have, but I feel like their products never really knock my socks off. But I love physical exfoliators, especially like once or twice a week. I don't use them all the time because I do use chemical exfoliants, but I do love a physical exfoliant from time to time because I do feel like it helps my texture. I wouldn't say that it helps my pore size, but especially like the texture on my forehead. I feel like this would be something I would be interested in. And the price point of it's not bad. I think it's like $38. Does it say on here? $32. I don't think that's a bad price. This would be something I would be interested in getting if I run out, because I currently have the Dr. Brandt, like the microdermabrasion. That's a really good one as well, but that's like $80. I got it in BoxyCharm. If I ran out of that and I needed a physical exfoliator, this would be one that I would be interested in getting. Courtney says, oh my God, my husband could hear this across the room and he just suggested Preparation Ace to reduce pore size. Oh my God, I cannot. Get that off the screen. I'm craving lemon. Bitch, who craves lemon water? Kendall, get the fuck out of here. Okay, we're done with that one. I'm into it, but will I actually buy it? I'll probably buy it at like a Sephora sale or something like that if I'm gonna buy it, but the likeliness is slim. Okay, now this brand, you guys gotta help me with this one because I was about this close to buying like everything because Halsey has her own makeup line now. This is About Face. So, this is currently available for available for pre-order. I think it ships on the 25th or the 23rd. Like I said, I was gonna buy almost everything because I'm like, I just want to know because I'm a nosy bitch. I just want to know if it's good. Do these products really excite me that much? Yes, because it's a lot of highlighters, but in the grand scheme of things, is it anything super like innovative and interesting? No, we've seen these types of products a million times. So I'm curious to see what you guys think about this one. Like, help me make my buying decisions for this one. Because I'm like, this to me would be video worthy. But I don't know. I don't know. They do look very pretty. I do wish they did a little bit of a better job showing everything on the website. Because I don't even think About Face has like an Instagram account or anything. Like, I'm very, very confused. Oh my god, so maybe embarrassing, but who is Halsey? Oh my gosh. We won't come for you too hard. Halsey is an amazing, like, incredible singer. I don't necessarily think makeup when I think of Halsey. I don't get really mad anymore though. Like, I used to be like, oh my god, stop with the celebrity brands. I don't give a fuck anymore. As long as they're producing good products, I don't care. The main things that I'm interested in though are the highlighters. So there's highlighting fluid, there's a light lock powder. The price points are pretty high though. So the highlight fluid is $32. There's, I think, 3 or 4 different shades. The powder pressed highlighter is $30. There's a light lock stick, which is $25 in 3 shades. There's a light lock lip gloss for $20. Like, the gloss, I'm not too pissed about the price. Some of the highlighters, like, I'm not pissed about the price because it's, I feel like, average for a celebrity makeup line. But that's what I was like, ooh. It's one of those things where I'm like, do I want to spend the money on it? Because what if I don't like it? And it's so many highlighter products. I'm like, do I need that many, though? I'm questioning myself. There's a matte lip color for $22, a matte fluid eye paint for $24, a matte fix lip pencil for $17. Shadow sticks, I believe if you spend over a certain amount, you get a free shadow stick. But I don't know if you get to pick the shade, but that was an incentive that I did see on their website. And I think it was if you spend over a certain amount as well, they do have free shipping. I don't know about international though. Then there's a matte fix spray for $28, a blend tool, which kind of gives me the vibes of like the beauty blender, like puff sort of a situation. That's $14, and then the cosmetics bag is $17. Overall, I'm like, okay, this line's cute. It's cute. I'm not mad at it. But am I like running out to buy it? I need to see what you guys think about this one. I'm still on the mad train. No more celebrity makeup brands with the same thing. The mad train. Oh my god, that's everything. Oh, let's see. I want to try Halsey Fluid. Now that sounds weird. Oh my gosh. Oh, if House Labs is just an awkward brand. Like, it's gaga. I agree. Like, I'm still pissed about House Labs because that just... If House Labs reflected Lady Gaga's aesthetic, it would be incredible. I feel like that is just... I agree, Jessica. Packaging looks bomb. I completely agree with that. Samantha says, just interested in the eye paints. Same, because I don't have a lot of products. They kind of reminded me of the Glossier. I know Glossier has, like, stick colors. I was interested. Like, would you guys want to see a video? That's kind of where I'm at. If you guys would want to see a video, I would consider purchasing like the products that I'm actually interested in. I'm like, it's cute. Is it anything revolutionary? Not really. No, that's a firm negative. These are the shadow sticks. I'm like, I like the colors. Like the pastel blue. It's almost like a gray blue. Number 5. What shade is that? Acidic? I feel like that's not the shade that I was looking at. But I'm pretty sure that is. I don't know. I'm interested. Like this one. This is the color that I want. Look at her eyeballs. I think that looks so beautiful on her. Love it. So, I don't know. Maybe you guys will see a video. Maybe you won't. You guys will have to let me know. I'm seeing very mixed emotions in the live chat right now. You guys let me know. Okay, we'll carry on. Next brand. What do we have next? Elf Cosmetics. Let me know too. Is my audio super loud today? Let me know if I need to turn it down because it looks like it's higher than it usually is. The kids are always fucking with my microphone. Okay, Elf Cosmetics. They're going to have this new mint collection. The Mint Melt No Budge eyeshadow palette, or eyeshadow stick, my bad. $5 for the eyeshadow stick. Cooling cleanser, $8. Cleansing cloud, $4. Whipped face mask, $8. Cooling face primer, $8. Mint melt eyeshadows for $4. I'm not mad at those little 4 pans. I'm not mad. Mint melt gloss for $4. Like, you can't be pissed about these prices. Mint melt blush trio for $8. Why did I not see a blush trio? We need to scroll. Like, these palettes, I think they look cute. Am I going to buy them? I might. Because I'm like, I like the color stories. They look really cute. They're affordable. You could, like, buy both of them and use them intertwining together. If I see these in store, I bet you I'll buy them. The skincare, though. This does give me, like, ColourPop, the child palette vibes, though. Which I really like that palette. I like the mattes a lot in that palette. These are the plumping, like, those look cute. Those little glosses. This could be a collection I can get down with, except for the skincare. I have never been inclined. I'm a skincare snob. I always, like, Tatcha is my shit for I was going to say cleanser. Tatcha's my shit for my just skincare in general. It works so well for my skin. Why am I not seeing a blush trio? It says Mint Melt Blush Trio. $8. Oh, brush. Oh my god, I can't read. Guys, you can all unsubscribe to my channel now. Oh my gosh. This collection I'm not mad at. ColourPop meant to be. I do agree with that. Elf has good brushes. See, here's my thing. Going from Refer, KOYUDO, Sonia G, BK Beauty, going from those brushes to Elf don't stand a chance. That's where I'm like, I'm going to happily save my money there because I know for a fact they're not going to be anything comparable. But Kat, I had the same problem. She says, I think the putty primer breaks me out. I had the same problem. People say it to do it for the Tatcha. No, I don't think so. I don't agree with that. But that's just me and my humble opinion. Oh, let's see. Amanda, we're going to get there. We're going to get there later. So for me, I'm like, okay, if I see this in store, you guys might see videos, especially with those little palettes. Not that I need any palettes. Did you guys see my palette collection video yesterday? I did my palette collection yesterday. And then the day before that, I did my ranking my 2020 palettes. It's been the past 2 days of eyeshadow palettes up in this bitch. Okay, here's a brush I'm very interested in. Am I going to buy this, though? Highly likely firm negative. Because I don't need any more brushes right now. This looks like a brush that I would really enjoy. This is from KOYUDO, I think is how you pronounce it. KOYUDO. Wow. This is the Akabeko powder brush. This looks like an angled, basically like an angled cheek brush. $135 though. Now, it's natural hair. This is going to be for some people, and some people are going to say, there's no fucking way I'll spend that much on a brush. I used to be one of those people, and then I bought the Sonia, or not the Sonia G, I bought the KOYUDO Z8. And I regret nothing, because that brush is incredible. This just, it looks super cute. It looks like it's so soft. Like, it's probably one of the softest brushes you'll ever touch. If I just had like $135 just chilling, I would probably entertain it. But that's not the reality that I'm living right now. So this one for me, I'm going to pass on this one. I saw like a smack dab. As soon as I pulled that picture up, I just saw thumbs down. Thank you so much for those thumbs downs. Oh, Molly, thank you so much. My eyes look extra green tonight. It's the tones. It's the tones on the eyeballs. Yeah, it's one of those things, like, if you're a brush collector, you're probably all about this life. For me, I love a good natural hair brush, but I don't need to spend $135 on a brush right now. I mean, I just did that at pretty much Dior today, so we're all set. This next one, I can't wait to hear your guys' reactions because I was so disappointed. This BH Cosmetics, man, like, okay, so they're doing this, what are they even calling it? The Birthstone collection. Man, oh man, was BH doing so well, and then they launched this. Like, what is this, honestly? Is anybody actually interested in this? Because I saw this, and I'm like, BH, why? You were doing so good. Like, you went from the sweet chops to, like, the blueberry muffin to all those, like, rectangular pans. All those glorious, glorious color stories. And then they put this out. BH, no. BH, no. However, I'm going to let it slide because we have another BH product to talk about in a little while. So for me, I saw this and I'm like, no. So this is already available. I'm not going to be too mad because it's only $9, okay? If this is a color story that speaks to you, if it's anything comparable to the formulas that they have recently, it's probably going to be incredible. This to me is just not a color story. I'm like, I see this and I'm like, no. Like, could we have just done 8 eyeshadows? Did we have to? Did we have to put the blush in there? I don't know. I hate it. I hate this color story. I will be looking for diamond because that's my birthstone. I'll be looking for that, but I'll be curious to see, like, peridot. I'm very excited to see turquoise, sapphire. So this is going to be like a month-to-month type of basis, which for a brand like BH with the price points, I'm not mad at that. But they're also going to have other stuff launching, so it could get overwhelming. Like, I feel like BH is kind of they're kind of coming for ColourPop, you know, with their very, very excessive launches. I'll be keeping my eyes peeled, but for me with the Garnet, I'm just like, no, bitch. Now, I don't think I've ever had so many DMs in my entire life of, Brittany, oh my God, did you see this? The Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream is in a value size, and it's about fucking time, Tatcha. That's all I'm saying. And of course, it couldn't have come at a worse time. I literally just bought 2 Tatcha gift sets. One with the Silk Cream and one with the Dewy Skin Cream. I'm set for moisturizers for probably 6 months. However, I will admit, little update, I am not a fan of the Silk Cream. It doesn't do what the Dewy Skin Cream does for my skin. The Dewy Skin Cream is pure perfection for my skin. I would have bought probably like 3 of these if I didn't just buy those other ones. I will be getting one of these if it's still available for Sephora VIB. 100% add to cart immediately. Thank you so much. I hope it's still around by then because it says it's limited. Guys, if you want the best moisturizer for dry skin, I think this is top notch. It's my most recommended. It's my most used. I've been using this moisturizer consistently for over a year now, and I always come back to it. It's phenomenal. It just gives you the most dewy look to the skin. It's perfect for underneath makeup. Go back and watch my empties. You will see one of the Dewy Skin Creams in probably every single one because I'm just like, yep, give me another one. Keep it coming. Tatcha, hook me up. I need another one. That's very much where I'm at with Tatcha. I fucking love this product, and I'm telling you, I've never seen so many DMs over a freaking moisturizer. It was nuts. My Instagram was blowing up. So this is currently available on Sephora. It is launching, I believe, on the 1st of February on Tatcha's website. So you can get this now. It's linked in the description box at Sephora. Oh my God. It's so good. So bomb. Highly recommend. Tatcha is my favorite skincare brand of all time. Okay, next one. What's up next? This product. Like, I'm seeing so much red for this, like, Chinese New Year, Lunar New Year. I love it. I love the aesthetic. This is from Makeup Forever. I haven't seen, I don't think, anything else with this launch, but it's going to have an Ultra HD loose powder, a kabuki brush, artist face color palette, and an artist color shadow palette. Is there like insides of what the blush palette and the shadow palette look like? I don't think that there is. there isn't. The packaging looks cute, but Makeup Forever, they're just not a brand for me, really. Like, as far as the products that they launch, they don't, like, speak my name. They don't jump right out at me. I feel like I would be so much more into Makeup Forever if I was a working makeup artist, because I feel like that's where their brand really excels. I feel like they target the makeup artist, which is insanely smart considering. But I do like the aesthetic of this, but will I actually be purchasing this? Probably not. I think it looks cute. Cat says it's just red. I do agree. We're seeing a lot of red. A lot. And we're going to talk about even more. So this, I'm just like, okay. I think it's cute. I could appreciate it, but that doesn't mean that I need to buy it. That's where I'm at with Makeup Forever. Now, speaking of red, let's talk about some lipsticks, because Gucci, Givenchy, even Lush Cosmetics is on here. What's happening? I forgot to mention the Tatcha Dewy skin cream. I think it's $80. You're welcome for that late acknowledgement. I get so caught up in just saying what I think about the stuff, and I forget to say, like, what each thing is. I feel like you guys are probably all following these accounts like I do, so I feel like you're very much picking up what I'm putting down. Okay, let's get into the details about these. So the first one is from Lush, the Dragon Legend Bubble Stick. So I thought this was a lipstick at first. I'm like, how is this going to work out? So they're going to have a bubble stick, which is a bath product. $8.25, packed with jasmine absolute and Lang Lang oil. I don't know. I'm not trying to offend anybody. I just don't know how to pronounce it. To create a luxurious floral scent. Dragon fruit powder and rich antioxidants and vitamin C to help soothe sensitive or troubled skin. That sounds like something that I would need because my skin is so sensitive. And then they're also going to have the Godiva Lucky Coin shampoo bar for $12.95. Has anybody ever tried their shampoo bars? If you aren't familiar with Lush Cosmetics, they're basically like handmade, I'm pretty sure, or very natural type of bath and body products. I love so many of their products, but they're kind of spency, and they're not like my all-time favorite types of things. Like the Twilight body lotion, oh my god, it smells so good. It's so bomb. Even like the room spray, it smells incredible. These to me, I'm just like, I'm not interested. Let's carry on and let's move on to the bougie brands. Let's move on to Guerlain. They're gonna have, basically, I can't pronounce any of this. So they're gonna have a satin lipstick in celebration of the Chinese New Year or the Lunar New Year. $42 each. Hella spency. And they're also going to have the like custom lipstick case for $22. I have this linked at quite a few different retailers down below. This one to me, do they have a close-up of this one? They have, like, I was kind of confused looking at these because there's this package here, but then there's another one that is, I don't think it's on here. It's got like a swirled effect. If you click the links down below, if you just want to see it, you'll see what I'm talking about. It almost looks like a marble type of effect, but the ones that I'm the most interested in are these Gucci lipsticks because I hear nothing but amazing things about the Gucci lipsticks. There's one shade, it's the mid-tone one. So there's one that's like, I feel like there's two that are like traditional type reds, and then there's one that's a little bit more of like a rusty or like a coppery type of red. That's the one that I'm very interested in. So these lipsticks, I think the packaging is stunning. It's so classic looking. It just looks so fucking bougie. So bougie. Oh no, the Gucci lipsticks are $42. I don't think there's the right... I'm very confused. The Givenchy, it keeps confusing me because I'm like, I'm seeing two different lipsticks. I'm seeing the lipstick case, and then I'm seeing another lipstick, and then I'm seeing like a like marble effect type of lipstick. I'm very confused. I'm not interested in the Givenchy because it looks like it would be almost like super golden sparkly for a red, and I don't know how I feel about that. But the Gucci ones, I'm just like, oh yeah, give me a satin, like rusty red lip. Ooh, that'd be so nice. I haven't bought it yet, but it may end up happening. It might end up coming home to mama. I did buy the Gucci foundation. That's en route, hopefully. I at least think it is. If I come across that Givenchy one again, I'll make sure I pull it up, but I don't think I saved that one. Okay, I want to mention this really quick. The Wayne Goss brushes. Remember how excited I was about these brushes? And then I'm like, oh, they're so fucking expensive. And you have to buy all 3. These were like $175 for 3 brushes. It was nuts. But now these are available individually, which is an easier pill to swallow, if you will. So they're going to have, the large brush is $75. The medium brush is $55. And the small is $45. I'm not mad about these price points for natural hair. Let's see. They're gray squirrel, and the biggest one is gray squirrel and goat hair. For $75, I don't know if I'd buy that one. I feel like if I were to buy one, it would be the medium one, because that's just gray squirrel hair. And one of my favorite brushes of all time is the airbrush from Wayne Goss. So incredibly soft. I believe it's the same there. I think they're both squirrel hair. So soft, and it's just such a universal brush, but because I have that brush, I don't feel like I need these brushes. I just love the craftsmanship. Like, these just look so expensive. The collector in me wants these so bad, but I cannot bring myself to spend the money on them. If Beautylish had sales besides their gift card event, I would jump all over this. Because, like, if I could get like 20% off, I would buy one, just to have one, because I think they look so nice. But I am happy to see that they separated them. You don't have to buy the whole bundle, but still, I don't feel like I need them, even though I would like to have them. You know what I'm saying? Did anybody in the chat, did you guys actually buy those? Wait, what did you guys point out about Harry Potter? What did I miss? Harry Potter brushes. Of course Steven would point that. All right, let's keep going. Let's talk about, guys, I love luxury makeup, okay? This Tom Ford quad, this is another formula. I'm like, listen, I need to try these Tom Ford quads. I need to know what this hype is all about. So when I saw this packaging, this is another like Lunar New Year, Chinese New Year launch. So I'm assuming this is going to be expensive. It doesn't have a price on it, but this is the Tom Ford Spring 2021. I think this packaging looks so cute. And then you open it and you're like, oh my God, Vicky J said, Mr. Thomas. And I like burst out laughing when she said it. I like, when this opened, I'm like, excuse me, Mr. Thomas, like, what's happening in this color story? Like, I was right there. I was right there. And then the palette opened and I'm just like, you lost. I lost it. I lost it. Tom Ford was chasing it and he lost it. And I can't justify his prices. I can't justify it for his prices. Oh, Judy's here. Judy, we've missed you. I bought it and returned it. First time I did for a food day. That's good to know. That's very good to know. Oh, man. I was just like, no. Tom Ford. I was right there, man. It's called body heat, too. I'm like, what type of heat are you heating up? Because I'm not understanding. Oh my God, Steven, if the Charlotte Tilbury Fire Rose were in there, that would definitely be something we'd be talking about. Oh my God. That was just so, I'm like, no. Totally lost me on that one. Okay, this, I don't even give a shit. I'm so excited about this because anytime this brand's coming out with something, I'm going to get hyped, okay? Clionadh Cosmetics is coming out with a collab with somebody. We don't know who it is, but they're testing new shadows and narrowing them down. I love and adore. I mean, I only have the stained glass collection, but it's going to have square pans. It looks like it's going to have square pans and maybe some rectangular ones, which I don't love, but I'm not going to be too judgy yet. It's got the clear lid. I hope they sell these palettes, like, so you could put your singles in them. I would love that, because that was my one complaint about their like their stained glass palette. I'm like, oh my God, if that was actual like stained glass on the top instead of just a picture and you could see through it and then see all your stained glass shadows, that would set me off. Oh my gosh. Like I said, I don't give a shit who this collabs with. I'm gonna buy it. The only downfall is they're located in Canada. The turnaround times do take a rather long time. Like I'm still waiting for, like I'm not waiting as long as my previous orders, but I ordered when they opened back up, I think the 18th or 19th, and I'm still waiting for my order to get here. Every single time though, it's always worth the wait. Every single time. So I'm very, very excited to see, one, who they're collabing with, because that's going to be amazing for no matter who it is, and for the brand as well. But I'm fucking here for it. I'm really excited. Who else is excited for Clionadh? I feel like everybody's going to be really excited about that one. That one will probably be one that sells out for sure. I have heard, Deidre just said, all the Clionadh shades are good and they have great mattes. I've never tried anything but the stained glass, so I'm very excited to try more. I'll be keeping my eyes peeled. Did you guys see this little set? This is so cute. This is from Fenty. Fenty just came out of nowhere and did this like little Lunar New Year, Chinese New Year little gift set. Where was this available? Harvey Nichols. I have it linked down below. $41. You get one of the Gloss Bomb Universal Lip Luminizers plus one of the, oh my God, what's the exact name of these? Like body illuminators. The product that I always say is like Edward Cullen Skin. It's just that formula, I'm assuming, in a deeper shade. I wanted this, but I'm like, Brittany, don't do it. Don't do it. But this looks so cute. I only didn't buy it because, first of all, I love the shade that I have in, oh my God, what is it even called? I'm having such a brain fart. If I could find it like right, yes, I have it right here. It's the Diamond Bomb. Did I start saying that? No, I said Gloss Bomb. So the Diamond Bomb formula, this is incredible. I love putting this like all over my décolletage, or décolletage, however you say it. I'm not that fancy. But this formula, I have heard from this one compared to the deeper shades, it's not the same. If you have the deeper shades, please let me know if that's true or not. But there was one, I think it was Cognac Candy. It was the like much deeper one than my complexion. I touched it in store and it definitely didn't feel the same. But I know that they've come out with other like shades since then, but I haven't experienced it since. But are these, I think the Gloss Bomb is a mini, but I'm not sure about the Luminizer. I want to say, is that mini? Does it say on here? I feel like I thought that that was a full size. Yeah, it seems like the body illuminator is a full size, and then the Gloss Bomb is a mini, but I could be wrong. It doesn't specify there. But I saw this, I'm like, okay, this is hella cute. Okay, there they look like minis. If they're both minis, not for $41, no way. Maybe for like 30, maybe 25, 30. It looks cute. I'll give it that. Like right there, it looks super pretty. I think if this launched in the summer, I probably would have bought it immediately. I think that that's how it would have went down. So for me, I'm not going to buy this, at least at the moment, but let me know what you guys think about the Fenty. And then we'll talk about something I was so let down by, like biggest disappointment of the week. No, that's a lie. That's a lie. One of the biggest disappointments of the week is the one we're going to talk about next, and that is Miss Pat McGrath. Guys, first of all, I've never had an easier time saying I'm not interested in something. The hype that Pat McGrath has. Why are we launching lip kits? Why? I haven't had the best luck with Pat McGrath products, and I classify Pat McGrath. How do you classify Pat McGrath? Do you guys think Pat McGrath is, how many times can I say Pat McGrath? Do you think her brand is considered high-end, or do you consider her brand luxury? I have always considered Pat McGrath Labs luxury. And with these types of launches, in like the dramatic sales and stuff like that. Like everybody loves a good sale, don't get me wrong. But this is where I'm like, I feel like the brand is maybe like charging too much for their products. And I don't know, it's like, I saw this and I'm like, why? Lauren. Lauren knows how I feel about stickers. I'm having a very hard time getting excited about Pat McGrath. Like, Celestial Divinity gave me a lot of hope for Pat McGrath. But then I'm like, I don't know. Okay, you guys are saying luxury. That I would classify Pat McGrath as luxury as well. But when I see stuff like this, I'm like, this is not like a luxury launch, in my opinion. Like, there's nothing special about the packaging of the lipstick itself. It's a basic ass lipstick, a basic ass lip liner with cardboard packaging that I feel has more thought to it than the products do inside. What's happening here? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Pat McGrath has so much potential, especially with her talent. Like, she's so talented. And I feel like her brand used to be so innovative. And then all of a sudden, Pat McGrath just blew up. And then now it's like, why were we getting these bomb-ass launches before? And now these launches are less than exciting. Like, I saw this, I'm like, well, I've never had an easier time saying I'm not interested or not gonna buy something. I will say though, her Lust glosses are currently on sale for like $12. Highly recommend. But that's where I'm like, if you could sell your lip glosses for $12 and they usually go for $28, I don't know. Yeah, most lipsticks are $12. And for $12, they are wonderful. Not for full price. See, when I see like special packaging and stuff like that, like if this lipstick had something special about the packaging and didn't look like every other one of her lipsticks, I'd be like, you know what? I'll entertain that. I feel like when you're considered like a luxury brand, like, I don't know. I feel like I said, I feel like Pat McGrath Labs has such potential. And I'm being consistently let down. Like, concealer was bomb. I've had some bomb products. Concealer, the Satin, like the pressed powder, bomb. What else? The glosses, incredible. Celestial Divinity was so nice. But I'm like, are we moving like backwards? Like, I feel like even when I look at the pressed powder, the packaging is like drugstore packaging. Product's great, but trash packaging. The highlighter is one of the worst highlighters I've ever used. I don't know. I'm having very mixed emotions. I'm in a relationship with Pat McGrath Labs, and it's very complicated. Like, that's very much where I'm at. So, long story short, I am not going to be buying this. I am not interested. I feel like that brand needs to come out with something really like extravagant, extraordinary. Like, here's what Pat McGrath needs to do. Like, keep doing the mothership palettes. Keep giving us that special packaging. Please bring back the pink packaging for Divine Rose too. Like, that's the shit that I love, especially with luxury brands. I love that whole luxury experience, and I'm not getting that from her recent launches. I feel like it's just, let's just launch a bunch of shit, and maybe something's going on behind the scenes with like suppliers and like, I don't know, something maybe, I obviously don't know. But yeah, very long story short, I'm not going to be buying Pat McGrath Labs Lip Kit. Oh my gosh, somebody had reminded me of this last week. I forgot to mention this last week, but guys, I'm so excited. Briogeo is now available at Ulta. And I'm so excited. If you watch my empties, I am obsessed with the banana and coconut superfood. Or no, banana and coconut, be gentle, be kind, banana and coconut superfood shampoo and conditioner, something like that. The yellow shampoo and conditioner, I am obsessed with those. Love them so much. The fact that they're available at Ulta now, I'm just like, yes, one more brand that I could buy at Ulta and get more points. Yes, love that for me. So I'm very excited about this. I wanted to share it with you guys because I'm one of those people, I shop very specifically. If I could buy something at Ulta, I always do. Every single time because their point system's better. I wanna earn points and earn money when I'm spending money. I feel like Sephora's, it has improved, but it's not where Ulta's is. You know? I'm so excited about this. I saw this and I'm like, oh yes. One more brand that I don't have to buy at Sephora. Even though I love Sephora, I love like Sephora hauls and stuff like that, but it just gives me that time to shop different brands now, because every time a sale would come up, I would buy the shampoo and conditioner every single time. Now I don't have to do that because I can buy it at Ulta. And Way. Way is also available at Ulta now. So exciting. Okay, carrying on. I feel like I'm doing this so slow, but there's so much to talk about. Okay. Milani. I almost bought this palette today. So this was just a random ass launch in my opinion. So this is the Gilded Terra eyeshadow palette for $19.99. 15 shades, 6 mattes, 7 shimmers, and 1 metallic with dusty roses. I'm not mad at this color story. I think it's really cute. I think if I was in the market for a palette like this, I would have bought it. But I was like, $20 for a drugstore eyeshadow palette? Maybe I'll wait for a sale or something. Maybe I'll wait to see if it goes in store. I wasn't running out to buy it though. I don't have much luck with the drugstore palettes. I feel like Milani is one brand that is better known to have better shadows. But overall, I was like, okay, it's cute. I can appreciate it, but I don't need it. Then there's also the Green Goddess Hydrating Facial Mist, the Hydrating Eye Cream, the Mattifying Facial Primer. Not interested in any one of those. Then there's more from Wet n Wild. So they're going to have little palettes. We talked about the palettes last week, so I don't need to cover that. Glam Glow launched something, Physicians Formula, Florence by Mills. There's just a lot of shit going on at Ulta, but the main thing that I wanted to focus on with this post was the Milani eyeshadow palette. I'm like, okay, it's cute. I'm not mad at it. I like the color story. But it's just, there's something that just held me back a little bit. It's cute though. That's one of the cutest, I think, color stories that I've seen. Now, I need everybody's opinions on this one because... Oh! Hourglass is starting to make things worse for themselves, I think. Now, when I saw this, the new Hourglass Ambient Light Palette Volume 2, I saw this, I'm like, fuck yeah, yes! Hourglass is finally listening to their customers. Yes, bitch, yes! So excited. Like, internal celebration commenced. And then, first of all, I want to make this abundantly clear. I'm a massive fan of Hourglass. Love their products with my whole entire life. However, Kat, I agree. They tried it. If you didn't see my post on my community tab, because I always post, like when new stuff launches, I always post it on my community page. I posted that this was available. And then I reached out to an Hourglass rep and said, hey, are these actually new shades? Because when you went to the Hourglass website, it didn't specify what the shade names were. I tried to play detective. And then and then I saw in the comments of a post when this first came out that these are repeat sheets. These are repeat shades or re-promote. So one of the shades in this palette, which is the center, is a permanent shadow or a shade, permanent shade. The two other, so the bronzer and then the lightest shades, are re-promotes from the Hourglass Unlock. So this is from what, 2 years ago? Basically, I feel like this is what that palette looks like right here. Because I feel like, okay, if I had a deeper complexion, I would be happier because I feel like it's a more cohesive palette for a deeper skin tone. But if you are, I feel like past tan skin, like the fact that I have this on as a bronzer right now, do you think that that would work on a deep skin tone? Like, I was so disappointed because I'm sitting over here, I'm like, and then I read that it's repeat or like just re-promoted shades. I'm like, fucking A. Hourglass, why? Why do you do this to yourselves? Like, it's so infuriating. It's so infuriating because it's like people are consistently saying, like, be more inclusive, be more inclusive. This was, you know, a step in the right direction because I won't take anything away from, like, showing that you're, like, working towards an end goal. You know what I mean? But when you try to put this palette, granted, I have bright lights on right now, so it is looking a little bit lighter. But it's like, how many times are they going to re-promote shades? I feel like this was their best palette that they've ever done, in my opinion, because I felt like this was the most inclusive. Like, I feel like a big variety of skin tones would be able to use this. But if you have deeper skin tones, you ain't going to be able to use this. So, for me, it doesn't affect me, but it is frustrating, even as a creator, because it's hard to even use their products on our platforms now, because it's like, they're just blatantly showing that they don't give a fuck. And it's like, come on, come on. It's so infuriating because I want to shout Hourglass from the rooftops because I love their powder so much. But they have to do better. They have to, like, there is no fucking reason that they had to do re-promote shades. And there's no way, like, this is one thing to always be mindful about. And I've learned this, like, the longer that I've been following with Hourglass, even with, like, the At Night blush, which is one of my favorite blushes in my collection. Their pictures never actually, like, accurately show what the products look like. They just don't. Like, when you look at that palette, you're like, oh, fuck me up. Yes, that's going to work for a deep skin tone. And then when I saw the shades, because these two shades are the re-promotes here. That's why I say I feel like what you're going to get is this palette right here. Or something very, very close to it. So it's like, if you have this palette, even if you have, like, the quad that came out this year, or last year technically now, if you have that quad, you don't need this palette. Like, I was this close to buying it. Like, it was in cart, ready to check out, and then the representative had sent me the shade names, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, even me, like, I want to buy their shit, but it's like, I don't even need this because I already own it. It's frustrating. It's very frustrating because, like, the promo shot, like, she looks stunning, but I'm like, did she really use this palette though? I don't know. I'm very curious. I'm going to be curious if my friend Vicky J, if she reviews this palette, I would love to see her demo it because she is a deeper skin tone and she loves luxury shit. I'm very curious if she gets this palette. I'll leave her channel link down below so you guys could check out for it. But I don't know. Yeah, they won't stop promoting Unlocked. Seriously, like, how many times do we need to re-promote? Like, we get it that this is the best palette that you've ever done. But we probably all have this because it was fucking fire. Okay? We probably all have it. We don't need it anymore. We're done here. We're done. We're broken up. Take the hint. We need something better. Like I said, I'll give Hourglass the props of it shows, like, a step in the right direction as far as, like, making a curated palette that could work for somebody with darker skin, but they need to do way more. Like, there's so much room for improvement. I want to make it abundantly clear, like, even though it doesn't affect me necessarily, like, if I were to go in store and I didn't, like, pay attention to YouTube, if I didn't do YouTube or anything like that, I would probably have bought that palette. I just would have. It wouldn't have been a thought in my mind, but with my channel, I do want to be mindful about the products that I am putting on my platforms. You know what I mean? Just because it's old. It's old at this point. It really is. Even looking in the comments, it's like, the comments of all the pictures, it's like you could just see the frustration. It's like, you know, they see that. And I don't know. It's very unfortunate because I love their products, but man, oh man. Okay, moving on from there. I'm so excited because Katie is going to be launching a brand. This is speculation because she didn't announce, like, what she was doing, but I envision her doing, like, loungewear, activewear. That's what I think it might be, but I'm curious to see what she has coming out. I know Desi did the sunglasses. John's over there doing like shirts as merch and shit like that. I foresee her doing something fashion because she really doesn't do much makeup content really anymore. Even on her Instagram, it's at Katie. If you guys don't know who that is, I'll be on the lookout. I'm like looking to see what you guys are saying. The mysterious brand. Yes. Who is Katie? She's been an influencer for a really long time. I think I've been following her for, oh my God, so many years. She did a collab with Dose of Colors, like the Desi and Katie collab. She did that collab. I feel like she did another one, but that was what I feel like she really like came out in the makeup world, if you will. Yeah, she's very talented at makeup, but I don't feel like she really does much makeup content anymore. Like she does from time to time, but not nearly as much as, as much as she used to. Now, is Kendall still here? Kendall's gonna be really fucking excited about this one because Rare Beauty is coming out with a new launch. I feel like it's gonna be lip glosses. So this is the Vulnerable collection. Fingers crossed for some glossy lips. I'm crossing them so hard because I just look at these and I'm like, okay, what else could they possibly be coming out with? So this is the like teaser shot, if you will. And then there was this little shot of the packaging coming 1/7. It's so crazy to think we're already in January. Holy shit. So it's launching in 3 days. I'm here for it. I had really great luck with a lot of the Rare Beauty products. I'm definitely here for this one. I hope it's glosses, but what do you guys think it is? Kendall's here. Kendall is the Rare Beauty bitch. Speculations are for athleisure wear. I totally agree. Yes, bitch. Everybody's going to be excited. I would wear all those as blushes. Same, Karen. Hi, Karen. Look at their reflection. I think it's got to be glosses, right? Can she stop using her song names, though? I mean, would you, though, if you were Selena Gomez? Nope. Nope. Use those song names. I totally would. Like a bullet lipstick? Maybe. Indie Beat Cosmetics. I love the foundation. I totally agree. Your name's India, right? Because I always say Indie Beat Cosmetics, but it's India, right? Correct me there. Because I always am like, I feel like that's what her name is. I agree. I think we're in like the minority there because I feel like it's like a love it or hate it foundation. Number 1 Rare Beauty recommendation. I want to try it. I would say my personal favorite is the Liquid Illuminators. I think the shade Mesmerize is stunning. I actually have the copper shade on as a blush right now. Oh my God, the lip souffles, they're really good too. I do really like those. But if I were to pick one, it would be the Liquid Illuminator. So I'm going to be keeping my eyes peeled definitely for what is coming out next from Rare Beauty for sure. And oh my God, there's still like so much to go through. Okay, The Ordinary. The Ordinary is launching, I think concealer. Concealer by Decium. Buildable high coverage with a real skin finish, natural matte. Easy to blend. Resist creasing and settling into lines in a tube. 36 shades, 21 correspond to their foundation range for $5.80. Okay, price point's not bad. I loathe concealers in a squeezy tube. There would be so many, like the It Cosmetics. I want to try that concealer so bad, but the fact that it's in a squeezy tube, it drives me crazy. So I'm like, okay, India. Okay, I wanted to make sure I was right. I would be so much more interested in this because I love concealers with the wand applicator. It's just my preference, but that's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. Price point, not bad. What's the shade range look like? Or there's not any more pictures. Coming soon to Ulta. Also later in 2021, they will be adding 15 new foundation shades. That's exciting. I always get excited to see like affordable brands doing stuff. Does that mean that I'm going to buy it? Not really, because I feel like I'm a makeup snob at this point. I'm like a makeup snob, a brush snob, skincare snob. I just like luxury shit. It's just a thing for me now. I've accepted it. And that's it. Mmm. I am an ordinary bitch. I will have to try it. I'm intrigued by this. I love the Ordinary. I know a lot of people question like the Ordinary versus Good Molecules. I personally have had better luck with the Ordinary as well than, I don't know, Good Molecules. I don't feel like reacts the best with my skin. Like the hyaluronic acid from the Ordinary I think is incredible, but I think that, that and the cold pressed rose hip seed oil. Is that the name of it? I think I tried that before too. But me personally, I probably won't buy the concealer, but it's always exciting to see what you guys are excited about. So maybe if you guys wanted a video, maybe I could review it. Let me know. This is another foundation that I was really excited about is Givenchy. Look how aesthetic that photo is for one. But this is the, what's this called? Prisme Libre Skin Caring Glow Foundation for 40 pounds. I think this is already available on Selfridges, if I'm remembering correctly. What is this? Delivers all-day moisture and minimizes the appearance of pores and imperfections, all while veiling your complexion in a beautiful glow. That just sounds like a foundation for me. It really does. This looks so nice. The packaging looks nice. 24-hour hydration. I don't know how I feel about that, because who's keeping any makeup on for 24 hours? 12-hour correction for a natural blurring effect. 12-hour glow for a fresh and luminous complexion. I'm into this. The shade range isn't bad. Like, I love that. Love that right there. Even throughout all the skin tones, I'm into it. I think this is a great line. I would be very curious to try this out. I don't know if it's going to come to Sephora or not, or if it's already available. I might end up with that one. We shall see. Let's go on to, oh my God. Okay, this is the one. I need to take a sip of wine for this, because this was the biggest disappointment that I've seen all week. What the fuck is this, MAC? What is this? Okay, she looks stunning. MAC times Sims. I was like, oh my God, so many people are going to love this shit. And then I scrolled. What is that? What about this says Sims? I don't even play The Sims. And this does not give me any sense of The Sims. Who thought that this was a good idea? Who sat at that round table and said, you know what? We're going to do the most boring color story of all time. Have super aesthetic packaging. And then when you open it, it's just going to look like the most unsatisfying color story you've ever seen. This is the true definition of boring AF. Wow. I don't understand. I don't understand. Oh my God, I can only imagine what Teresa's comment was. I was just like, honestly, why? Who thought this was a good idea? I truly... 50 Shades of Cream. Oh my God, Tracy. This is just... I hope that's just a crappy photo. Same. But that just... it looks like every other MAC palette. For real. You are not lying there, Katie. You are not lying at all. It does... This just... It makes no fucking sense. Who thought this was a good idea? MAC. I feel like we need to just say, MAC, just give up now. Just give up. Give up. Like... Does anybody give a shit about MAC anymore? It's so sad to, like, how the mighty have fallen, truly. Like, they used to have some of the best products, some of the most innovative products, and now they're coming out with Sims, boring-ass color stories. Like, get the fuck out of here. No. No. Let's talk about Give Me Glow. I've been talking about Give Me Glow a lot on my channel, between all of my palette videos. Their formula is very tricky to me, but they're coming out with something pastel in spring 2020. This, I will definitely be keeping my eyes out for, because as much as like their formula is not my all-time favorite, I still want to see what this color story is all about. So I will definitely be keeping my eyes peeled. Like the pack, I hope this is what the packaging looks like because I think that looks so aesthetically pleasing. I don't know anything else about it except for spring 2021. They're doing pastels. I'll be keeping my eyes peeled, but just know going into it, their shadows are very tricky for me. Now, we have Huda Beauty. The name of this is quite funny. I like the name. The Thirst Trap Juice. The HA3 Peptide Serum by Wishful. What is Wishful Skin? Is that basically like Huda's version of skincare? I don't care about this at all. I just like the name. Thirst Trap Juice. Oh my god. I didn't realize that Huda is no longer the CEO of Huda Beauty. Did not know that. I was watching YouTube one day and it came up in like my recommended videos. But I'm like, do we actually care about this? Like, what is it supposed to be? This is one that I'm like, I don't care to even talk about it, but I will anyways. Let's see. Thirst Trap Juice. Super potent ingredients from our original Thirst Trap Cocoon Mask have been boosted with 3 types of hyaluronic acid and firming peptides to hydrate and strengthen your skin. I don't know. Moisturizing and hollyhock rose and soothing aloe vera nourish your skin, leave it bouncy and supple. This serum will deeply hydrate your skin, leaving it plump, bouncy, and overall healthier over time for $47. First of all, Huda is an incredible salesperson. Like, I feel like I just read something that she wrote, because I think she just has a really great, like, selling technique. Her skincare just never excites me. Like, the thing that excites me about Huda Beauty is always her eyeshadow palettes. That's all that I ever really get excited about, and then also the K. Alley fragrance. But for me, I'm just like, there's so much skincare coming out right now, and I stick to what I know, and that's where I leave it. This is the other BH Cosmetics. I always do that. Like, this one. This is like, okay, BH, your Garnet palette was questionable. I'm much more into this collection. How ironic, though, is that it's called the Travel Series. Ain't nobody fucking traveling right now. But I saw this, I'm like, you know what? This would be a collection that I would be intrigued to buy because I've been so impressed with their formulas recently. And I kind of like that the highlighter palette is like different types of shades. It's not like your typical golds, pinks, champagnes, whites. It's got like the blue, the purple, the pinks. You've got like your taste of the originals, but then you got like the splashes of color, which I think are really fun. But then it has more of like a pastel vibe for the eyeshadow palette. I'm like, this looks cute. This looks cute. The name of it all is so is so ironic, but I'm not mad about this at all. I'm not mad. What's the big palette? Yeah, like that looks cute. I'll probably end up buying that. Look at it. It's cute. Oh, I was hoping there was arm swatches. Oh, there they are. I might end up getting that. I have heard, though, that their highlighter palettes are not thebomb.com. That looks promising, though. Especially, like, that teal shade in the middle. I think that looks really pretty. And their brushes. Like, if you're looking for inexpensive, like, really good quality brushes, I think BH is an excellent brand to try. I think for the brushes that I have had by them, I got, like, the Weekend Festival collection. I've had other ones, but I feel like the Weekend Festival was, like, I don't know. I really like the quality. I don't have them anymore because I have way too many brushes. I ended up decluttering them all and just passing them on to other people. But I think they do have really really great quality brushes for a really good price. You can always find sales on BH as well. But because of how impressed I am with their recent palettes, that's why I'm very interested in basically like the eyeshadow palette for the most part. I might end up getting the highlighter. We shall see. I'll keep my eyes out. I think I have this linked at BH down below. And then I'll keep you guys posted if I see them come up at Ulta. But I feel like they probably will. I think all of their launches have been going to Ulta. So that's it for BH Cosmetics. And then Melt Cosmetics dropped a bomb on us today with a new fucking eyeshadow palette. I was not expecting this. Not nearly this close to the Beetlejuice. I mean, I have I have the thought that Beetlejuice was probably pushed back further than they were expecting. So this will probably come sooner than we were expecting just because of like time overlaps and stuff like that. For as much as I feel like Melt hates me, I will probably buy this palette. I don't know why. But this, it's called the Blueprint. You guys are correcting me. Cat's coming through. Blueprint. I saw this, I'm like, I kind of want it. I kind of want it. Even though, I don't know. I'll have to keep my eyes on this one because I'm like, I love the blue. Blues always get me. I feel like you guys know this by now if you've been watching my channel, how blues always draw me in. Melt is hella on my radar. See, I'm like, I want to love them. Like, that's why I keep buying them. I'm like, just give me one palette that I want, that I love. Like, Muerte sucked me in. Then I'm like, okay, She's in Parties. It's a good palette. Beetlejuice, I'm not really that impressed with. I don't know. We'll see if I end up getting this one, but as of right now, I'm leaning towards getting this. Let's see, the Blueprint stack also came out in January when it launched. I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised if this launched like way sooner because this, it's like it sneak peeked today and then like it felt like 10 minutes later they were like, oh, here's the palette and the eyeliners. So I feel like this is going to be like the same size as the She's in Parties. I'll probably end up fucking getting it. I'll probably end up screwing myself, but it'll make a good video, right? So I'll keep you guys posted. I think this is the last one. I think it is. This is. I saved the best for last because what in the Natasha Denona dupe fest is going on here? Or I should say, what in the wannabe Natasha Denona is going on here? I'm not that mad about this because it's ColourPop and the price point, okay? So, ColourPop is launching 5-pan eyeshadow palettes. How much are these? $10, okay? I can't be mad at, like, an affordable brand duping other brands. Do I think that these Color Stories dupe Natasha Denona? No. The packaging, though, is very, very reminiscent to Natasha. And that's where I'm like, I hate when brands do that. I hate when brands do that. I completely agree. Amore is so pretty. Amore is my favorite one. I don't know if I'll end up buying these because some of these do have pressed glitters, if you guys didn't know. If you don't like pressed glitters, you may not love that. But, yes, Tracy, these are ColourPop. So, these are going to be launching January 7th. There's a lot of stuff launching January 7th. 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on their website. You could use Trendmood's code for 10% off. So there's 5 different palettes. Amore is my favorite. I really like Ballad as well. I really like that for some reason. The swatches look great. You know what? Tell me that does not look like the Fenty Beauty palette. Wow. I don't know why. I like just really sat back and looked at that. I mean, it's not identical by any means. Do I have that palette right here with me? I don't think I do. I think it's buried in my palettes over there. If you looked at these swatches, though, tell me you would not think that that is Fenty Beauty. I don't know. I might end up grabbing one because curiosity. I just hate the fact that they look so similar to Natasha. That's it. That's my only complaint. I wish that they didn't look so close. But it's so strange that I'm like, Fenty Beauty and ColourPop are literally the same lab. So, wow. I mean, if you wanted the Fenty Beauty palette, I mean, you'd have to buy all of them. So it'd be $50 to get all of them. If they were smart, they would do like if you buy all of them, maybe if you bought all of them for like $40 or something. But yeah, I'm not even gonna fucking waste my money buying it because I'm like, I already have the Fenty palette. It's because of the glitters. It does give the Tati vibe. It's not even just the glitters. I mean, I feel like the only thing that's really missing is a black. Because, like, there's, like, the sparkly black, but it doesn't really look like a super matte black like the Tati one. But I wish that I had the palette right here so I could show you guys, like, what I'm talking about. Like, each row in the Tati palette, I don't know. That's just me and my opinion on that. So I don't think I'll be purchasing them, but that could change. Who the hell knows? So, guys, that's it for me today. This was hella long. We had a lot of stuff to go through. A lot of stuff dropped unexpectedly today. Like, whoa. Let me know. What are you guys the most excited about? The least excited about? What are you yassing over? What are you yawning over? Let me know too. Always tag me on Instagram if you guys want me to chat about new things on Mondays. Subscribe if you are new. Don't forget to like this video. It really does help out my channel. It helps share it out with more people out there that want to talk about new makeup, because we may want to talk about new makeup, but that doesn't mean we need to buy it. We just don't. We don't need to buy it all. I'm trying to be more mindful, even though I've already bought 3 things this year. It's been a thing, but I did hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I did. I always love hearing your guys' feedback, so I hope to see you guys in my next one. Hopefully, it will be my best of beauty, but we shall see. Stay tuned. Turn on your notifications, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!